And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Hello. Hello there. Just making sure this is working properly. Are we coming through okay?
What a wild ride this has been.
Hopefully for a bit. Let me check the audio real quick. I'll be right back.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you, Ellen.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Alright. We should be good.
Very blunt question.
We should be good to go, everybody.
Advance is lying to you.
Yeah, so just for context, I have no idea what I'm getting into. Like, this is a game I found a long time ago. Or not a long time ago, but a few weeks ago. It come out like a bit ago, like 5 years ago, and I'd never seen it before, and it looked really interesting. It's like a broadcast network game, and the idea is like you're watching live action recordings of people, and it's like it's like an interesting way to have a game. Anyway, so I'm not sure what I'm getting into. Like I said, I have no clue. This is not a horror game necessarily. It's just kind of like a satirical dark comedy, I guess. So and there were sensitivity warnings, so there may be dark topics or at least uncomfortable topics in this game. I'm not really sure how bad it's gonna get, but hopefully that's not gonna be that bad. But because I wanted to hop in here basically with no foreknowledge that everybody, like all the reactions are genuine, and just because I also wanted to play this game, so you're like, why not record it for a stream? Why not record it? All right. Like I said, I don't know what I'm getting into, so I have the volume set right here. There might be loud noises, so that's why I turned it down a little bit. Just in case, because you can probably still hear it pretty well, but just in case there's any problems. And if anyone in chat wants to tell me if I'm too loud, the game's too loud, if you can't hear, it'd be great. Because I did a bunch of checks beforehand, and the checks are always hard to do because I never know how loud my voice is going to get or how loud the game's going to get. So I'm going to do one more check before we start, and then we'll begin, alright? So just give me a second here.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you, Ellen.
Alright. I think we're okay. I think the audio balance is okay. It's good. It's working properly. So, so just so everybody knows, my name is Jacob. Nice to see you. We're playing a game called Not for Broadcast today. I have no clue what I'm getting into.
Good evening.
So we're just gonna go. And right now I have it set up to where people can join the stream if they want to. Same as my last stream where I had Parsec running a stream while also YouTube. Worked pretty well last time. I'm only dropping like a few percent frames, which, well, I guess it's not nothing, but it's not like that bad, I guess. I guess we'll have to just see, because last time I did Spyro, and it said 0%, but Spyro is kind of a... It's not that bad of like a game to stream, so we'll see.
But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It's never enough.
It's probably because of the static. Honestly, that's probably what's causing the drop frames. If I had to guess, the static probably causing the drop frames. I see the stream. It's like kind of shaky
Are you saying that Advance
on the static parts. That's probably what's causing it, honestly. Anyway, though, we're just gonna go because you know I wanna play this game, so I'm gonna play it.
We're only getting started.
All right, let's get started.
Good evening. I'm Megan
Let's
Wolf.
play. Okay. Oh, additional content. Campaign. Enter game name. I don't know what that. I guess like a save file name or something. I guess I'll just call it Siege. Alright, we have difficulty options. Story mode, intern, broadcaster, showrunner, custom. Story mode, experience story without stress. Non-broadcast mechanics are off. Less challenging. Broadcaster recommended. Okay, I'll do recommended. I know what I'm getting into, so okay. Oh, that scared me. I thought that was somebody next to me. That snicker. Oh, okay. Might be a little too loud. I'm turning it down a little bit. That's louder. That's louder than it was before. That's way louder than it was before. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. What was that image? What was that image on screen? What was that image? Okay. I might play the first little bit, then check, because I don't want to blow people's ears out, but day one, the election. I'm just going to put it right here. Right about here. Oh, look at the turn right. I don't want to. Oh. Oh. You know, I'm checking hold on, I'm checking the audio. Give me a second. I think we're okay. I haven't heard a voice yet. I'm just gonna put it like right there, I guess. Yeah, I'll go through the first section, then I'll do an audio. I'll check again. Yeah, I'll just do that. Hold on. All right. Answer the call. Hello.
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through.
Okay.
All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you.
Okay.
First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
I am.
Right, look up at the top.
Yeah.
That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down.
Got it. Oh.
Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen.
Yep.
That's what the viewers are seeing at home.
Makes sense.
It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle.
I see.
That's the one you control.
All right.
Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer.
This is
at the
cool.
bottom left.
I like this. This is cool.
I'll talk you through it, and you'll pick it up in no time. Now,
So it's like streaming.
have a look to your left.
It's like streaming, like literally, like so. Basically, I have to choose what I'm going to broadcast. I have like maybe 10 seconds to choose before it goes out. It's literally just streaming. This is literally just streaming. I'm streaming a stream game. Basically, is what I'm doing. That's cool. Let me check the audio on that real quick. Hold on, give me a second. All right, I'm back. I think we're good. I think we're gonna be good. It sounded pretty okay. The game's all quiet right now because I'm just the tutorial, but it's probably gonna get kind of loud. That's why I'm preparing for it ahead of time. Turn left. Turn left.
These plugs control everything in the studio.
Okay.
I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Right. Okay.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us.
Got it.
Unfortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain.
Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Quickly, mate, look down under the desk.
Okay.
You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Got it. Crazy Neil, we're going in. Come to Bumley. My Salad Weekly. Yeah. All right.
Right. Won't be long now till the signal starts coming through from the station. Stay on your toes. All the bigwigs are in tonight because of the election, so we better not make any mistakes.
You got it, boss. You got it, Dave. You got it. You got
When
it.
you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our
Okay.
figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
It is 10 seconds. I'm right. It is 10 seconds.
5, 4.
Who are you, sir?
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good.
Yeah.
Next is going to be to throw the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
I'm trying.
He's totally independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance Headquarters.
Okay, I got it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh boy, here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lovely, mate.
Yes! I'm so good at this.
Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Right. This is so cool. I love this. This is so fun. You're basically editing a stream live. It's cool. National Nightly News.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now, lovely, mate.
Yeah, let's go.
And then it's a decisive win for Advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right.
Okay.
Use that slider that's flashing or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics have accused him of a severe
What do you mean the
lack of
green
action
bit? Oh, like keeping it steady. Oh, I
deliberately
see.
hit. The
Okay.
opposition parties have all conceded defeat to
boy.
Advance's overwhelming mandate
Oh, boy.
that have yet to appear publicly. However,
Okay.
former Home Secretary
Right, it's going well. All you got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired.
Right.
Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert.
Got
When
it.
reaches zero,
Got it.
press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want.
Got it.
I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
You got it, sir.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
It's a steal. It's crazy deal. It's a steal.
That's the same policy we use with you.
I thought that was our little secret.
We got pink cushions, brown cushions.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Wicked. We made it to the first ad break.
Ooh.
You're doing great, mate.
I'm doing my
Sorry, it's
best.
getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1.
Uh-huh.
Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking.
You got it.
2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most.
You got
so
it.
if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting.
Got it. Cinematography. Yep.
Don't stay on reaction shots for too long.
True.
A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Gotcha. Okay, I gotcha.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio. Thank you so much.
Let them get all situated there.
10 seconds, everybody.
All right. 5,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolfe, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to the
go to
shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
Got it.
by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear. I do hope you believe me when I tell you.
Yeah.
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here.
Oh, you're so good at this, Dave.
Now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Hi, Captain. I'm playing a fun little game here.
Dedicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter...
Okay. Yeah. Keep it on him.
Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I worked with him on
Thunder
several
Twat.
all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
There you go.
That is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last.
Yeah, I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right.
I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man.
That's cool, Captain. You got to dance tomorrow.
It's a true story.
Been on that show a bit long.
Sorry, I'm trying. I'm trying, Dave. I'm trying.
For freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention.
There we go. I'm good at this.
I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues
There we go.
take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding.
There we go. I'm really good at this.
Suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire.
I'm glad you can rest, Captain. I'm trying to.
Most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
Yeah, this guy's cool. I like this guy.
Today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
This historic election.
Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well,
Nah, I'm doing my best. I'm trying.
very difficult. But,
Remember the 10-second rule.
I'm doing my best, Dave.
The politics. One should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore.
Ooh.
Well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again.
I did it again.
Don't panic.
Oh no.
I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Okay.
Which opens next week.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance
Okay.
is faced with a decision that could
6,
affect humanity's
5,
very survival.
4, 3.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
Cool, looks like Blunderclatch is losing it in the studio, but we ain't.
Well, I had to because he didn't like he kept talking, so I had to like wait until I had to literally wait until.
Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or Alt on your keyboard, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by dragging.
I see.
right.
That's what it
I
is.
don't know that.
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
I gotcha. There we go. There we go. Goodness, what's happening on the screen?
Jubbly, mate.
A lot of this is gonna be like, what is happening? Oh no.
Last time, little joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time push upwards. Upwards, mate. Upwards.
I'm going. I'm doing it. Am I doing good, Dave? Am I doing good?
Right, now let's match it back by going downwards.
You got it. You got it, Dave. That is small. That is super small.
The sterility.
Okay.
This formula. This
Back up we go.
Bloody perfect, mate.
Yay, I'm doing good. Alright.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad.
You got it.
Remember to use the clock at the top to count your in.
You got me, bro. I understand this game. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and...
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen.
Right,
Here.
yeah.
When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this.
Yep.
2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the space bar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing.
That's gonna be hard.
At once. Just stay calm and you'll get it.
Got it.
And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line.
Oh, you're right.
Simple. Of course, if you
see.
do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screen.
That's true.
That's why real professionals do it by ear.
Yeah.
Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now.
Yeah, the broadcast.
As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Got it. This is going to be confusing, hearing two things at once.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late.
Right.
You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Right, I may as well go ahead and do it, yeah.
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Yeah.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh shit, he's pissed.
Shall I
Get ready
start?
to bleep.
Go for it, Pat.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, Thank you all for coming, and, well, thank you all.
Uh-oh.
Where do I start?
Uh-oh.
Well, what a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low
Oh, no.
lying southern bastard trick they had against us.
Oops.
You saw right
Sorry.
through their shit.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I see it. I see it. Okay, I can look at it. Hold on, I can look at it.
Memorably.
Sorry.
And let's be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've
Okay, I gotta turn this down a little bit.
Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things.
Yeah, please keep talking, lady. I don't want to have to censor people.
Day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich.
Oh, don't. Stop talking, dude, please. Stop talking.
They should be putting their shit in pants.
Oh my god. There we go. I did it. I'm better at looking. I'm better with visuals than on audio.
Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with
Why is he drinking on camera, dude?
every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you
Don't.
and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow we will be introducing a sweeping
Okay.
reform of the tax system in this country.
I'm doing okay, I think. He hasn't cursed yet. That's good.
Trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you bastard.
Oh my god, dude. Stop. Stop, dude. Stop.
And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back?
Dude, this guy's a cad. What the hell?
That's fine. But first, you're gonna pay us. You're gonna pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and
There we
education.
go. All right, I'm doing good.
To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite.
This guy sounds
So
weird.
you posh
What did he say? Did he say a curse? I'm glad I had the visual. 'Cause I have no idea what he's saying.
Children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to
Fuck.
say to you.
I'm trying, dude.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes.
Goodness gravy.
ends today.
Why is he drinking for this?
We'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that.
There we go. I did it. I'm so good at this. Oh, I'm so good at this.
Well, an interesting acceptance
Cut
speech there
back to
from members
one.
of Advance. And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that
Ugh.
worked out for you in time.
Thank you, Captain. I'm doing my best. I'm doing the best I can.
So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
All right.
Peaceful.
One.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job
Oh.
yours, mate. Good luck.
Oh, thanks, Dave. Oh no.
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
Oh, this poor
So
guy.
lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Whoa. Okay. Broadcast complete. Challenge room unlocked. There's a challenge room. Oh no. Segment grade E. Okay, this is the tutorial, so I'm gonna get an E grade for this.
When the program's finished, you'll get a broadcast report.
Okay.
It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went.
Right.
Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses.
Gotcha.
And they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
I'd like to know how to improve.
Right, this is an optional section for when you really want to understand what happened during the show. You've got a graph there showing showing you what the audience did. They're a fickle fucking bunch. And of course, you can really drill into the details if you want to get better at making TV. I never came here, never once.
Right. Interference-free show. Exceedingly poor edit. Okay, so basically just get better. Got it. Get better at everything. Got it.
Right. This is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall. That bollocks at the bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares. You're a cleaner, for God's sake.
It's true.
Why would you care?
This is true. Why would I care? Yeah, Captain. When I went to dances, I didn't really have any dates either. I went with one girl to one of my dances, but it was more of a friendship thing. So, but I still had fun at the dance. I went to, I think both of them at some. Yeah, I think I went to both of them just so I could have the experience because, one, you know, it was unique. I'm an introvert. I stay in a lot, so going to a dance is something that's new to me. And two, just because, you know, never get a chance ever again to go to your prom, so, you know, or a dance or whatever. So I would do it just to have, if you haven't done it before, just to have the experience, you know. I went to my prom and it was okay. It was all right. It was a interesting night. They had strawberries and chocolate and stuff, and it was really cool. The food was probably the best part of it all. I did dance a little bit, but not that great. You know, I got in there. I got in the dance floor. I got down there, but you know, it was iffy. But I'm glad I did it because I would have regretted never doing it. I've been like, what if I did enjoy it? Like, what if it was the best thing in the world? Wasn't the best thing, but it was an interesting experience. I enjoyed it. Plus, I got to wear a cool suit. Like I had a blue tux, so it was really cool. So, yeah, I hope it goes well for you at the dance. Don't go into it trying to, you know, impress girls. Just go into it to have fun. And then if you do meet somebody and it's like, hey, it's good. If you don't, then it's like, you know, still got that experience.
This is the last page, and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks.
Right. So he likes me? Is this the heart mean he likes me? Just, what does this mean for the world? Oh, it means up. It means, okay, the world's doing good. The world's doing good. The boss loves me. Little heart. Thank you, boss. Appreciate it.
All right, mate. Welcome to the archive. This is where you can
the archive.
Look at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes, and adverts.
It saves your broadcast. That's so cool. It saves it. Oh, that's not good.
That's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
So that's cool. So if you want to like rewatch if you're too busy trying to keep it moving and not listening to what's going on, you can actually rewatch the things, and it's in your own edit. So you're basically watching your own edited video of the thing that happened, not only to check yourself but also to like watch the lore. There's definitely lore going on here. That whole segment was full of like some kind of hidden agenda, hidden lore about whatever's going on in the world right now. So it's kind of cool. You click on it and you load tape.
Well, in a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly news. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1.
Yeah.
At 7 o'clock, it's the semi-final of the quotation.
And then I can fast forward like this.
Grinching.
Times 4. Times 8. You're talking for a long time. Who watches this? Hi. This is so cool. This is so cool.
Totally independent.
I always wanted a game like this where you
corners the flawed market.
You just like recorded stuff and then rewatched it. Let's rewatch the part with the that guy if we can find it. That weird guy. Not that guy. That guy's cool. That guy's not weird. That guy's cool.
What a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
That was so good. I did so good on that one.
Am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying?
What exactly are you implying?
It was a complete departure from my last starring role.
Yeah, okay. I'm just admiring my work. I'm not gonna go through all this. If you guys want to watch all of it, I'm sure YouTube has it. If you're curious, I'm trying to have fun and play. I'm probably gonna rewatch all these because I want to get the lowdown on whatever's happening, especially the political side. This game is very political. If you're not into that, you're not into like the. I mean, it's like a movie, so I mean, it's not like it's real politics, but it's definitely allegory to real life. This game is like a satire, so it's like really just getting down into like corporations and news and whatever. So, okay, Captain, have a good night. I'm gonna try to get as far in this game as I can. This guy just comes out here like drinking a beer. Like, what is he doing?
Where do I start?
Like, no, he just comes out with it. Like, it's not even he gets it. Like, no one gives it to him. He just comes out. Like, he has the beer already in hand.
Shall I start?
Like, look at this guy. Like, what is this? Okay. Who is this again? Like, who's this? Hold on, go back. Who's this?
Two leaders, Peter Clement.
They're leaders.
And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two
I just want to see this part. I just want to see
Clement
this.
and Julia Salisbury are about to make their acceptance address.
Like, just got elected.
Go for it, Pat.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and well,
Like, are you even allowed
where
to
do
have
I
a
start?
drink, like, in this kind of situation?
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying, and bastard trick.
Oh, I
they
missed
had
that one,
against
yeah.
us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It makes me coarser than a granny's.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating?
Why is he just drinking?
You've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change.
I did pretty good on this part. I'm proud of how I did this part. I'm pretty proud. I got his reactions, the little nods.
A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over.
The party's
they shouldn't
over.
Be celebrating. They should be putting their pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again,
Colorfully put.
But not in
He's trying your best.
Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office,
All right.
we have produced a...
I get it. He's like a very like drunk boomer who's like not a boomer, but he's like a left-leaning boomer who's like really like into sticking to the rich or whatever, and he's really drunk right now. It's also a little bit of weird. It's got a little bit of weirdness to him when it comes to taking back land or something. I don't know really how it worked. I just know that little problems with him. Little problems. All right. Okay, I'm done now. Yep. All right. Back.
Right. Click on rushes and let's have a look at those.
Rushes.
Right. This is the rushes room.
Right.
It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show.
Oh, that's so good. It saves everything, so you can go back and look at all the little tidbits, like when they're arguing and stuff. Hold on. We gotta see the aftermath of the Blunder Clutch interview. That went crazy. Hold on, we gotta see that. Hold on, we gotta see what happened after that. We gotta see this. Hold on, we gotta see what happened after that. It was a fight going on in there. He got angry. I couldn't listen to it because I was too busy trying to change things.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
Oh, but this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh, no. I think they think he won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day.
Okay.
He's not an...
Absolute bonehead.
Oh my God, who is this guy?
I don't care.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Rob.
This guy.
I'm not doing this. I agree.
I love this stuff. I love
decent
this.
interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off.
This game is so cool. If you haven't played this, if you haven't seen this game before, I haven't seen it either, but it's so good. The acting is so on point so far. I'm so happy with this. Like, this is amazing. This is amazing. Peace off.
You're on thin bloody ice, Rob.
It's funny also because they had like accents, so it's even funnier.
Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
What is this? This guy's so good. So good.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Fear in her eyes. Fear in her eyes. All right, we're just gonna skip past all the interview. Yeah, he's getting all prepped. He acts all nice in the interview, and then like immediately when it's over, he like gets up and he has a conniption.
The rat. That's Peter Jackson.
Like he's so calm. I liked him. I actually liked this guy when I was listening to him on TV. It goes to show you how easy it is for people to fake themselves, and then like when the camera goes off, they just change like just everything about themselves. Of course, this is like an exaggeration of that, but I mean, it's again a satire. It's like it's a really exaggeration of like a common thing. Hold on, I'm gonna wait for this to end. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Hold on. We gotta watch this. We gotta see how bad this gets. Okay, so watch. Okay, here we go. It's right after the
exciting stuff.
After the clip of the movie or whatever, and then he's back to the
survival.
Or it's before the clip of the movie.
Let's take a look.
And we're out.
Yeah, so I had to like because of the way that the timer said to cut right there, but because he kept talking, I had to wait until she had said that, cut to her, she says that, and then cut to it. So that was smart on my part to do that. I had to wait for that.
Let's take a look.
Because if I had done it right there, it would have cut her off before she could say, let's take a look. It would have literally it would cut her off.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
And we're out.
Well, maybe it was like kind of close. I don't know. I just felt like it was like I had to wait for her to go, and then yeah. So anyway.
Rob, get the car. We're out of here.
Mr. Blunderclatch.
No.
I'm shutting this down.
What down?
I don't understand it.
Mr. Blunderclatch, I understand you're upset, but we can...
What is he upset about?
Rob, I'll be at the doorstep. Send up a bottle of scotch and a whole ham. It's in my contract.
It's not your fault.
You think I don't know that?
I'm sorry. I just had to. I had to. Oh, go on then. Say it.
Okay, so what did she do? Okay, hold on. I think at some point she pointed out like something about his performance. What was it?
Fuck things up.
Oh, I didn't get that swear. I could. Oh yeah, I that was before it told me I could.
Very difficult.
It was like he looked at her like with aggression, and he was like, "No, it's fine," and then it was like not fine.
Oh well.
Bring about in the world.
And today, of course.
It was like right. He did like a really exaggerated.
Although those.
Maybe I can't find it. Oh yeah, hold on.
But honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards. Although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That was an easy question. That's an easy. Okay, hold on. That's the easy softball. She did a really like weird thing before.
By none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
I do hope you believe me when I tell you. The theme today is among the greatest. I'm just gonna like finish your little. What's called the medication.
The medicated, yes.
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know him? He's a wonderful chap. He really is. I've worked with him on several movies. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that. That is fantastic. Am I right in saying that the character playing this
Movie is quite an academic one.
Absolutely right. A scientist.
A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying?
Oh yeah.
But seriously, yes, you're right.
Yeah. That was it. She said, was that a challenge at all? And then he looked at her with like just the most disdain. Like, what are you saying about me?
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously.
Yeah, he did the thing where he's like, okay, I'm gonna be angry, but I'm gonna do like the I'm joking around thing, and then
Yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight.
So yeah, he took that question and like spun it to be like, yes, it is different from my last role, but her thing implied that like he wasn't that smart. So how could he play academic, you know? She threw a hardball at him, and he swatted that away. And then she did softballs again.
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
Look at the fear in her eyes.
What exactly are you implying? But seriously,
look at that. See the fear in her eyes when she said that. It's like she was trying to get him to be humble or something, trying to say humility, and then instead of humble, he like just stared her down a little bit. Like that was a stare down.
Right?
The stare down here was crazy. It's like is he gonna take the humble route and be like, yes, I'm not that smart, so I have to take a lot of notes from the people. She was like, hey, yeah. All right, let's go back to the end and see how they react to that. Hold on. That was definitely the part that they're referring to is like, why'd you do that? You made him angry. Maybe not that part, but it seemed like that was the main thing.
I'm sorry. I just had to. I had to.
Dig into his ego.
Say it.
What?
I told you so.
Your hair looked nice.
That's not...
See, this is why you're single.
What? What are you talking about? This girl is crazy. All right, yeah, okay. All right, that was fun. All right, we're going back now. All right. Advert. Oh, you see watch all the adverts, too. That's cool. Let's watch Crazy Neil.
Welcome to Crazy Neil's crazy pre-Christmas sofa and chair deals. It's a steal with Crazy Neil. We don't care.
This guy's
if you've
cool.
been
I like
naughty
this
or
guy.
nice. We got green sofas,
I like his
red
shirt.
sofas, brown cushions, pink cushions.
Onomatopoeia
We've got a
everywhere
grey
in
sofa.
the shirt.
We've got a great sofa in a grey, a brown, a pink, a yellow, a purple. Neil's deals are unreal. You've got people coming over at Christmas. You've got an aunt. She's going to leave a stain on the sofa.
This is what like corporations want to make, because like they can't, they don't know they don't know how to do it.
Throw your money at us. We'll give you a leather sofa for a price that is just crazy. If you've got lightning,
The music, the framing,
the
the PNGs, images is so
We
perfect.
don't care if it's smelly, stuck in front of your telly, full of welly. We'll take that shit away. Don't make a meal out of it. Make a deal out of it. We got a big ass deal on a big ass chair. We've got white chairs, blue chairs.
This is what
blue,
corporations
big
want to do.
purple
They want to like
chairs.
appeal to the
This is
young
a crazy
crowd or
deal.
whatever.
Meal appeal. You don't want no lame ass chair. You want a great chair. We had a man come down the other day and he brought in his young daughter and he wanted her to have the best chair.
Best
we
chair.
got those chairs. We got more of those
We got
chairs.
those chairs.
Tall chairs, chairs on wheels.
So
real
many
chairs.
chairs.
We got chairs for twins. Chairs made out of steel. Chairs that are a steal and a deal. We got those chairs. You want crazy? We got crazy. Crazy Neil's got crazy deals. You want a toilet?
That's a really good.
We can do you a toilet. We can do you a
We
toilet.
can do you a
next to
toilet.
chair. We can
Next
do
to
you
a chair.
Next to
We
toilet.
can
Hell, we can even do you a toilet chair. So you come on down.
I love
pick one you
toilet
want.
chairs.
We got it. You want it. You want it. We've got it. You want it. You pay us. You want it. We've got it. You want it. You want it. We've got it. You pay us.
Okay, that was a little bit too much at the end there, but it's funny. All right. I'm ready. I'm ready for the next thing. This is a fun little game. I like this. It's a fun game. It's gonna get way harder. It's gonna get way worse. Like more cursing, more cut out fights or whatever. Where am I? Current wealth. Broke ass poor. Got it. Day 3. Unexpected form. You arrive home just to find post in the mat. Most being nothing more than your junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you open it. Okay. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston, 14, and Susie Winston, 19. Well, you muse, at least I got the basics right. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly, introduce yourself to new coworkers, be productive, and get to work immediately. Ease yourself in and orient yourself on a new workplace. Reminisce with friends about old jobs. I mean, when I'm starting a new job, I first of all, before I even talk to people, I usually just get myself used to the surroundings. I may talk while I'm doing that, but I get, like, oriented properly, so I know where everything is. Like, that's kind of the first day, is learning where everything is. And then you... Well, I mean, I guess you do both at the same time. It's kind of a hard question. Because you have to know them in order to get shown around. I guess I'll just be friendly, and that way they would show me around. Yeah, that's how I was going to do. Question 2. A colleague is in a different department has confided in you, and they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover the violation, recommend it your colleague reports it, promise your colleague you won't tell anyone, for the violation your supervisor immediately. This seems like a one of those like employee questions where you're like, do I go with helping out my boy, or do I help the man out? And they're like, are you gonna be a snitch and stay at a job, or are you gonna keep secrets and get fired or whatever? It's kind of a catch-22. You can't. It's weird depending on who asked the question. You know, if your coworker's like, hey, you would help me, right? You'd be like, yeah, boy, I got you, lips sealed. But like, employer's asking you, then it's like, you would be like, of course I would tell you immediately if it, you know, it depends on who's asking the question and what the answer is going to be. But, I would just promise I wouldn't tell anyone, probably. It kind of depends on the reason. If they have a good reason and they're not doing it to make money, you know, I probably just wouldn't get involved. If someone asked me, I might tell, but I wouldn't report it. I'm just gonna. In a different department, is confided in either taking over home. Not fine. It's minor important. Okay, it's minor importance file. I'm just gonna say I wouldn't tell anyone. Honestly, an entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss had put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would. They're fired for underperformance. Leave work on time. Stay late to ensure you hit first deadline. Leave work early. Okay, so a different department was fired for underperformance. Boss put in new targets higher than the previous ones. You would leave work early and head to the pub. No. You would work early and head home to see your family. I mean, I would stay late. I mean, I don't want to hold everybody to get fired. I'd put in the work. Question 4. It's the annual company of barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with friends and family, or washing your hair that day. Are you not? Okay. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing for your coworkers and think you'll be talented contest of the year. I'm just going to say I'm looking forward to having a nice day out with friends and family. Because if you don't go, it looks bad on you, because it's like, oh, you're not going to be part of the family or whatever. You had a long, successful career, and now you're about to retire. Plus, you know, free food for your kids. In your speech, wait, hold on. You've had a long, successful career, and you're about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements, good memories, give an honest review of the pros and cons. I mean, you could do that. Why burn bridges when you don't have to? Focus on issues and challenges you face while working there. Refuse to attend. Ooh, that's a spicy one. Be like, I ain't attending this. I mean, that's the easy option. List the achievements and good memories. Issues and challenges, like, it depends on, like, you mean like with the workplace or with you. Honest review sounds like a bad idea. You're gonna just create bad blood where you're leaving, so you know there's no point in burning bridges with people. On issues and challenges you faced. If you frame it in the right way, this could be a good one. If you frame it in the right way, like, oh, when I first got there, we had these problems, and then we worked together and fixed them. I guess that's just this one, basically. Yeah, I guess so. Keep it simple. In spare time, you like alone doing things, listening to music, or making models. Attend political rallies. Stand up for what you believe in. Encourage and support children with their hobbies. Just relax alone. That's really what I do. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauties, getting away from the strained daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar, and discovering new experiences and challenges. A structured day out at a theme park, bursting with thrills and attractions. Romantic getaway with your partner. I mean, it's between these two things. Because, I mean, I love theme parks, right? But like, not the ideal holiday getaway. It's like it's definitely a fun time, but not for a whole holiday. Like I don't know, like a week, it would be kind of annoying. Like a weekend would be perfect for a theme park, but like a whole week, I think like a week, you know. Yeah, I think, you know, I do love the natural world, but I also am not an outside person. I'm more of like an inside. But I would love to go to different cultures and explore cities. That's probably what I'd want to that one. It's most important that government keeps people safe, free, happy, equal. Ugh. Ugh. Good night, Captain. This is probably the most important question, and please don't be like, oh, this guy is making this channel political. I'm not. This is literally just a moral question. This is a morality question more than a political question. I guess they're kind of linked. It's important the government keeps people safe, free, happy, or equal. I think that a government, when it comes down to it, the government exists is basically as a way to make sure no one gets screwed over. It's like a rule. It's like the rules, basically. It's like if without it, it'd be like caveat emptor. It'd be like, you know, buyer beware. It would be the Wild West, and we would all just follow whatever rules and trick each other. And it's like, maybe not we all do that, but it's there to keep that from happening. Injustice, right? So I'm gonna just say equal, because happiness is like, yeah, you shouldn't impede happiness. You shouldn't impede freedom. You shouldn't make them unsafe, but equal is kind of the most important thing. Thank cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable. We appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. Okay. Day 4. Day 5. So, okay, we'll kind of fast forward a little bit. I guess that was a weekend. A family matter. What is happening? It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There's a garden. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. That's one of your kids, I guess. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris, take a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammered. But I need a favor, and you're the one I can ask. Is it not your kids? It might not be your. It's okay. It's someone random. I thought that was like Chris was like whatever. No problem. What's going on? Must have seen all this crazy advanced stuff. The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it, taking people's hard-earned money and to fund the lazy. It's bullshit. Oh, I just did that. I just did that. Wait, the Assets and Wealth Act. Taking people's hard-earned money and fund the lazy. It's bullshit. Okay, never seen Chris's attitude. Okay, what's... I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money. Chris adds hastily. But they can afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything. I see. Okay, so basically there's a program that's taking your money and yeah, okay, it's like... Okay, that's awful, but I'm sure I can help. You're always the well-off one in the family. Oh, so it is like a brother, okay, or a sister, or whatever. I'm sorry, taking from the riches and the poor shouldn't. I did not read the first thing. Is this about taking from the rich to help the poor? Is this like tax on the rich? Is this what this is? I don't know. Okay, so they're not like the top 1%, or well, they're rich, but they're not like super rich. Okay, I got it. I'm not gonna take it, but like even if I have the stance that it's moral to like, you know, not have people that are that rich in the world, I'm not gonna go out the gate and be like, I'm sorry, but screw you. I'm just gonna be like, that's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. You're always well off in the family. They're going to take everything, Alex. Everything I've spent my life building. I can't let that happen. I need a favor. Chris' eyes just found the floor tiles. I need to borrow your passport. Why don't you think I'm not going to like this? I take it in mind in half the bloody country, but people always say you and I look similar, so Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex. I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. This seems like a bad idea. Like, this seems like a bad idea. It can't be that. It's like if you're... But you know, people who are rich do invest in a lot of stuff, and so you know if they can't liquidate their funds in order to pay the dues, they just take the expensive stuff, and they have to pay a lot of money on it, so they ain't got a lot of spending money just to throw away. Yeah, that's kind of the problem here, especially living in like a big city or something. Family, you know, when it comes to family, it's like, you know. Sure, go ahead. Yep, it's upstairs in the safe. But then it's like if we get caught, then we're both in trouble because this is basically a breaking the law essentially because you're like, you know, it's some kind of not money laundering but like a scheme to like, you know, keep the money safe. Whatever. Go ahead. You climb the stairs to your bedroom, confront to wake Sam, who is cocooned in the duvet as usual. You open the wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the silence. Alex, what's going on? I probably shouldn't spread the news. I probably shouldn't. But like, I have to tell them. I hate this. I don't like this. I don't like this moral ambiguity here. I don't want to lie to my wife. Yeah, it's my wife's brother. That's how. Yeah, so she would have to. Yeah, she would want to know. She's gonna figure out at some point. Might as well go ahead and do it now. Since Sam sits bolt upright now, all thoughts on sleep gone. What? Leaving the country? Things really that bad? Apparently, they found out they can leave. According to Chris, I'm not sure. I don't know if I should really want to give him. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this. This must be tearing some apart. Their family must have always been close. You know what? You know what I would do. Sam says finally. Without my passport, I can't ask you to give it up. Family comes first. Yeah, family comes first. You close the safe and head back downstairs to find Chris at the table fidgeting. I jump it as soon as you enter the kitchen. So have you got it? Yeah, here, good luck with everything. For the first time, Chris smiles. It's infectious. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I'll get back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris takes the passport and, breathing a sigh of relief, grabs the nigh-on... What's the suitcase? Oh, yeah, the bright green suitcase. Heads out to the night. Head to the bed, hoping you can pry some of the duvet away from Sam without waking them. Okay. So that's probably going to have a consequence at some point. I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to go to jail. Day 8, the fallout. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Jesus.
Let's get set up and get on with it, so I can get back to my guests.
Right.
First of all, let's get the power on.
You got it, baby.
Get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
Bottom floor plugs on. Vision meter, VHS rack, speakers, sound desk.
Let's load up the adverts.
You got it, baby.
You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Should we play? Is this toy safe? Sure. That's the last one. Advance go-getters. We gotta have Crazy Neil. We gotta have Crazy Neil in here. He's the first one, always. It's Alan James. Oh no. Okay. Alex Jones. Is that what this is?
Right.
All right.
You can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them.
Where?
And they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple.
Wait, where?
This little clock here will count down the number of seconds
okay.
you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches zero. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
and we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Right.
Says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
I hate the fans here. That means that someone have to.
5, 4,
Oh, okay.
3.
I almost missed it.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavourable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking my guess whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender...
No. Yeah, don't do that one. Don't do that one. Do this one. Do this one. Do this one. Do this one. Don't do that one.
Sophia Remington has always impressed.
Oh, thank God. I was like, don't do the one where she's playing pool at the casino. Don't do that one. That's a bad one.
The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's
Okay.
appointment, with stocks rising 30 points.
I think there's a fan here. Maybe it's going to overheat. Oh, goodness.
In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety.
Uh-oh.
Making a splash.
Uh-oh.
Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborgen-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint.
What are you talking
The
about?
recently discovered cave system was
What is that?
unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flood technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern.
I mean, I guess
and
that
undiscovered
one.
Plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful.
I guess that's
with
good.
this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges."
Yeah, that's good.
together,
That's good. That's
like we
good.
always
That's
have."
good.
Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. Johnny is seen here with socialite and performance artiste Tiffany Lamore.
Okay, that's good. That's
whose
good.
recent
I did good.
show,
I did good. I did good.
Snatched
Okay, I did good. I
Inside,
did good. I did
Inside
good.
My Snatch has kept her firmly in the public eye. Could romance be on the cards for these two budding A-listers? And grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk to people who've seen the criminal justice
Military.
system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
less
it's,
and
it's
less
military.
oversight. Are we using an Advance-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that and mega more for the group of young actors who are already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand.
7,
They'll be
6,
talking and performing
5,
later. That's
4,
all coming up on
3,
tonight's National
2,
Nightly News.
1. What do I do? Oh no! Oh yeah, this part. Right, this part. Yep. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going, babies. Keep it going. There we go. All right, we're good. We're good. Good.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds.
All right.
Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right.
Oh my goodness, what is Alan James? It is Alan. Oh no.
Sterile and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word.
Oh my
Only
goodness.
It'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Dude, this guy just
like
keep.
we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that...
Oh, I thought I did it. Oh no.
Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an
Whoa.
entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage.
What
They're psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong. I want to see these changes,
I love this
but only
guy.
if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan.
Oh my
I've never
God.
heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of
Jesus.
shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it.
Oh, they're laughing in here. Okay, I see.
can't
That's
understand
funny.
it for you.
I'm laughing. My guy's laughing.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
Goodness gracious, Dave.
Fuck it, I don't care, I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune though. Alright mate, see you later, bye!
Bye. Okay.
I'm just saying I'll do what I can, that's all.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of word in, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. His little JD scared of the big bad culture with water.
Bruh.
Sticks, I'll destroy
5,
you.
4, 3.
Bruh.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive
What is this
into the
guy?
state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a
What-
solutions team.
Oh
to
yeah,
move
right.
serious
This part.
social
Oh
problem
God.
To the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal
How do I
justice
move it?
system
Okay.
every day of their lives.
That's new.
First up, we have Gregory Judge.
Oh, no.
A lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy.
Who's that?
There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers.
I can't. I'm trying.
At a structural level, Jeremy.
Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
This is terrible. I can't do both.
No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Dawson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
Okay, I did it good enough.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public.
This is a bad look. This is bad.
Mr. Donaldson, can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night,
Oh my God.
looking in through windows and
This is
generally enjoying
something.
your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay.
Oh boy.
We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this
Oh, I did my
once great
best. I'm
country.
doing my best. Oh my God.
Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't
There we
go
go.
hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly.
Whoa.
It's all in the Bible. Look,
Bruh.
it clearly states that... Oh,
What
fuck,
the-
Hang on a moment. Jeremy, your bloody gimp's escaped.
What the-
Delia, could you give me a little help, please,
What's
dear?
what's happening?
I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
Oh my
Just to be
God.
clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was staying the batters.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Can't you go back in your
You know it's Wednesday. Go back in here.
Way to change, Bob.
Well, it is certainly not
Oh,
responsible
no.
for the decent, good, white people
Darling,
of this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Jesus.
Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said it's
Clive, I am not having this again.
At least they're not cursing, I guess.
naughty. You beast, Clive.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look,
This is so
everyone
good.
has a
This is
soul,
so funny.
But we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us.
You are. Good boy.
Hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been
Why'd
released
you
from
pause?
prison after serving
Okay.
3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swan. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday.
Wow.
Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez.
Hi, Tony. Please don't do anything weird. Please don't be racist or something. Oh, I didn't censor the curse. Oh my God.
Tit wank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine.
Yeah, this game is very cool. It's very odd
I'm
though.
picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Tit wank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Tit wank Tony.
Stop saying that. Stop it.
Sopen! Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. There's Big Chris, Little Chris,
Big Chris, Little Chris.
and Vampire Chris.
Oh my, who is that, Chris?
This one's, yeah?
Yep. One sec, love. Tit wank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So So, do you feel tempted to...
The clown. There's a clown here.
You are joking. Chrissy Freebollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
They have a clown.
Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
Well, you got everybody here.
I can hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing...
This rock the mariachi band. The mariachi band.
Well, we're just trying to get that
Wow.
signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony?
Oh, he's back.
2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me?
Tony's having a good time. He's having a good birthday.
We lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order.
Definitely.
After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians.
Definitely.
Don't go away.
3, 2, 1.
These messages.
Bam.
1 minute back, everybody.
Ugh. Okay. I got a break. Good. I got a break.
It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer.
Yeah.
And the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't know. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove.
Okay.
Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
Oh boy. Where's the music? Is it?
10 seconds, everybody.
Oh boy.
We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5.
Got it.
4, 3.
Oh, we're back. Oh
Welcome
lord.
back. I'm
Good
Megan
lord.
Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today
Who are
received
these
a grant
people?
from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle believed
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they
Yeah,
say,
this is
"Hey,
basically you're a camp.
I
You're
really wanna be
the
like
guy
this
doing the
type of
stream.
thing."
Like literally.
And that's a very
This
beautiful
is cool.
and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
Oh.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I.
You do not, Zach. You you're not getting a certificate for this. This is all just for fun.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
and teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
What is this? This is not fun to you, Zach? Watching this is not fun. This is fun to
Teacher,
me. I
while
like
you run
this.
off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Oh, boy.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly.
Oh.
But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant.
So let's have a
Oops.
look at a short
Got it.
section
Got the censor.
of
Got it.
Hey, Friendship.
If you hear a curse, you gotta look down here to see the red part so you can censor it before it goes online. Oops, 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 oops.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school.
I did bad. I didn't know what we were doing.
Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears.
What is that?
But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere
What's happening here?
Year? Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers. What? Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
My arm's stuck. Uh-oh. There we go. Got
Maths
it.
is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant. Keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads.
Whoa.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the
I love this
netball
one.
team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
He left. Yeah, boy. Here we go.
Take a look at me.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be made.
Whoa.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Yeah.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cool laps. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love maths.
This is awesome. Oh yeah. Boom, boom, boom. You gotta get the on the cue.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum if for dinner he had to wait.
Whoa.
Where's my dinner?
I'm very good at this. Reenactment. So Zach, the way it works is that this is going on. This is the online screen. This is the one before it. These are all the shots I can choose from, at any given shot. And this is the sliders and everything. It's
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
I get it. Just the shot of the leg.
Just work as a team.
It's your
Yeah, like the little shot of him.
Yes!
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson.
Okay, so Zach, you're asking how do you know? You don't. You have to just kind of, you have to just know how TV is and know how cinematography. You gotta have an idea of what, like, you know, what shot to cut to and what person to look at any given shot, and have an idea. And you gotta keep switching. You can't have on a still shot for too long, or the audience gets bored. You basically use that thing up there at the top to gauge if you're doing good or not. You know, if it starts going down, you gotta really switch it up. If it goes up, then keep doing what you're doing. Also, this thing is horrifying. This thing is horrifying. I got a B for this segment. We'll see how I did overall. Sequence B, sequence A. Okay, yeah, that second one was kind of crazy. I got a C. This game also it saves, like, every time you finish a day, it saves the recording that went out, so you can, like, review it and, like, you can watch stuff that you didn't get to, like, pay attention to all the way. Like, if you didn't listen to it that well, you're too busy, you can go back and watch it again. I've received my full wages, current wealth, broke ass poor. I have no shares because I'm poor. World's going down. I guess they like me. I hope. But yeah, so you can rewatch all the advertisements that we're gonna play, and like crazy or Alan Shorts. This is Alan James.
Alan James is right. Alan James is right.
I'm Alan James.
Alan James is right in front of you.
I don't want to scare you, but you should be scared.
There must be something in the food!
I don't want to.
Is Alan James, or yeah, Alan James, like Alex Jones, is funny.
But you should weep for the world.
They're gonna take your poor sweet grandma.
And I don't mean to.
They're gonna take your poor sweet grandma. All right, so you can watch all the adverts. You can the rushes is basically like, you know, all those 4 monitors that are playing the whole time. Sometimes in between like segments, they'll have times where they all just talk amongst themselves, and you can re-watch everything on these 4 screens basically.
Oh, from my sister's kid, Mr. Fuckletugs or something.
Snuggle hugs.
That's the bastard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't get one of those. My friend.
So you can do this one. It's like the whole song, I guess. So basically, the whole song's here. Not my gam gam. Not my gam gam. No, I'm sorry, gam gam.
Where is he? In his dressing room, probably banging his head against the wall.
Yeah.
Look, it's alright, I've got this.
So that's pretty cool. You can go back and watch through everything as like a movie instead of and then, you know, it's cool because you make the movie. It's like it's a game where basically you're making a movie out of clips and stuff, and you get to rewatch. Here, I'll show you. If I go back, you get to watch your actual broadcast that you did for that day. I did better than last time. I got a C on. I got a B, then a C. I did worse. But you can rewatch. You can load the tape.
Let's take a look
and then
at
you
what's
can
in
kind of
store
see how you
tonight
did.
on Channel 1. Kicking off our evening schedule is a retrospective of the best moments.
I want to see how well I track that dancing shot. I see how well it worked. I wish I could go faster, but I guess the point is that you're trying to like watch the whole thing in sequence and see if it works well. Yeah, so it also has pictures you choose from before like the thing goes up, and it's like you gotta make sure the picture's not too bad. It's not gonna make them look bad.
And the grand plan.
Yeah, that guy's weird. I don't like that guy. I do like him, but I don't think he's very strange. You just kind of watch through your stuff, and you know you can come back here and kind of just get the rundown for what's going on.
You know what it's like? You've run out of things
Also,
to dress up, and you want your house to look like a
Neil,
Christmas barn, and
Crazy
here
Neil.
We've got the ornaments for you. You want something like vases, or vases, or another cactus to go with your first cactus, or this, a crazy Christmas barn, or a toad, woodpeckers, a cool pineapple.
This guy's
a
perfect.
duck, Christmas elephant. We've got all the seasonal animals. Crazy Neil's
PNGs.
Crazy Neils. This is a clear out of the storage locker that second Mrs. Neal abandoned, like she abandoned her children. It's a rainbow of crazy fun. Don't be a prick and get yourself quick. Grab yourself a crazy deal with Neal Appeal.
All right, that's fun. You gotta watch the ads. The ads are great. Also, that I gotta go back and rewatch the aftermath of that when she came in there and been like, "I'm leaving," and it's like, "Oh, okay, I'm in the middle of an interview though." Also, this part, goodness gracious.
Okay.
Foreigners, gays, and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that. Hang on a moment.
Like, what is going on here?
Gimps escaped. Delia, could you give me a little?
I was like,
help,
should I cut the screen? Is this gonna boost ratings? Like, I don't
As
know.
I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to
I
be
guess
clear,
not.
You think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yeah, to make sure to get his reaction.
Clive, could you put him back in frogs?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
You know it's Wednesday. Back in your gimp space.
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty boy. Mummy said
Clive, I am not having this again.
Oh, I love this. This is so. They had so much fun filming. They had so much fun doing this.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all...
Anyway. That was definitely that more surprised me. Like, that's why that segment got so bad, because I just got, for one, that got me, and then I was having to do the wavelength. That's also a thing. You got to make sure the wavelength is staying right. You got to change its like amplitude and stuff, and it's just like really, this game is really distracting. So it's giving you the option to rewatch that if you couldn't. For the most part, you're kind of just listening for like curse words, and you're just like trying to track the shots on who's talking, and you're trying to keep your mind focused on like, okay, what's the next thing coming up? I gotta keep, you know, you're not listening to what's going on. So when you hear that going on and see, like, glance over and see, you're like, what the hell's going on over there? It's funny. It's a funny experience. There's Tony and every segment of this went really bad in some way. It's probably going to get worse, too, as the game goes on. It's going to get way, way worse. It's going to get way, way worse before it gets better. And this is weird. He was, like, with a lot of people. But yeah, so... And yeah, oh, they were a dance group, right? That's what it was. They were a dance group. I think I missed this when it cut to the thing. No, I did okay. I was good. I did okay. I did okay there.
Dear Diary.
I did okay.
I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi, Gary.
Gary Fist.
No, it's Gary the Fist.
Gary the Fist.
Gary the
Going
Fist.
somewhere, little first year.
Anyway, I just wanted to. All right. All right. Well, I guess we'll keep going. Let's see. Continue. I don't know what all of these like mid-level like choices you gotta make are. If they even matter. They probably matter. They probably matter a lot. They probably matter. Day 15, a late night. You get to the theater slightly early, and Sam's already there, waiting, dressed to the nines. That's your wife. You smile proudly as you join hands and take your seats in the private box. You certainly could get used to this. The tickets arrive on your doormat on Monday with a typed thank you from Chris. You get the passport back soon enough, apparently. So the story is, my wife's brother needed a passport because they had to get out of the country because their wealth was getting like stolen from the government or whatever, and they had to make sure their wealth wasn't going to be stolen, and they had to leave the country. And they claimed it was like make them lose everything. So we're like, okay, family comes first, I guess. So I gave them the passport, and apparently I'm going to get it back as soon as I can. The show isn't to your usual taste. The pretentious opera and language you know for a fact that Chris doesn't speak either. Still, drinks are good on smooth. When the show finally ends, how many bows do these people need? You stand in the line and get your coats, and Sam has you in creases with a hilarious impression of the conductor, arms flailing wildly. The couple in front of you are talking about the relocation of people who couldn't pay their new tax bills. It sounds awful. Sam smiles gratefully as you both think of Chris, safe and sound. When you get home, you're still laughing as Sam heads upstairs to shower before bed. You notice that your 14-year-old son isn't home, and there's a note on the kitchen table, and it's almost illegible scrawl. It says he's at a friend's house. It's school night, so you should go over there and march him home. You trust Charlie; he'll be home soon. I mean, I say I should trust them, but at the same time, I'd be worried. Because if I didn't know they were gonna go to the friend's house beforehand, I would be kind of worried. So yeah, I'd rather go and make sure he's okay. By the time you reach the friend's house, your temper is boiling. I don't want to yell at them. On seeing Charlie loses it and tells you there's no uncertain terms where you can shove it on your ride home. Dang, you end up in a full-on argument in front of his friend and their parents. It's mortifying. You make your excuse and quickly go into the car. Oh, okay. Starts to rain as you drive. Both of you silently fuming. The sound of the downpour is the only thing that punctures the atmosphere in the car. What was that about, Charlie? He sighs in a sigh of someone much older than his 14 years. I want to be the one who decides what I do, not you. It's not fair. He has to learn boundaries. You ground him. That's enough bad blood for tonight. Yeah, go easy on him. You were young once, and really, he's a good kid. You promised not to tell your partner, and he grumpily promises not to do it again. What Sam doesn't know is doesn't know what hurts him. Yeah, that's true. Or at least in this scenario. Like, if it was a passport thing, they would have figured out eventually. We are jumping forward in time a good bit. Day 42, a dental reminder. Okay. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal Advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, this is your second reminder letter regarding the Assets and Wealth Redemption Scheme. That's where you're getting money from the rich and redistributing it, you know. Please submit your passports to the nearest government office as soon as possible in order to register for the scheme. Oh no. You cannot receive your share of the national rebate without submitting the documents. Oh, so I'm apparently gonna get some of the money that was taken from the upper class, but I can't get it because Chris has my passport. I can't. And the problem is, right, if I do get the passport back and then I give it to them, they'll be like, wait a minute, you left the country and then came back, but you didn't, right? It's gonna be like, it's gonna say that I left the country, but I didn't. Yeah, it's gonna be weird. Didn't make it any easier. We work as a team, and we reward as a team. Forwards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Chris is safe, that's all that matters, you hope. Ooh. Day 48. A tight Christmas, I bet so. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker with... like a pop thing, while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting on the front of the table now, your dad's place. Across from you is Chris's empty seat, probably on a tropical beach somewhere, you think. You catch You catch Sam's eye, who breaks into a smile, clearly thinking the same thing. Even without Chris, the food has had to be stretched a little thinner this year. But no one seems to notice. Christmas really can be a wonderful time of year. You look around the room at your family. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? Why? What kind of comment is that? I'll make a toast, sure. Stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. Well, most of us. There are murmurs of cheers with much clinking of glasses. Your daughter, Susie, seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how... Your daughter seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You raise a questioning eyebrow. What? I'm not going to like this, am I? You joke. You know me and my friends are planning on traveling this year. Oh no, he begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. I laugh, I guess. I knew it. I'm a mind reader, you chuckle as your 19-year-old daughter rolls her eyes. You wish you could say yes without worrying, but now that your mother's had to move in thing. Now that your mother's had to move in, things aren't quite as simple anymore. Okay, your mother moved in. How much you talking here? Only a few hundred, she mumbles as the pushes a stray pea around her plate. It takes a great effort for you not to spit your mulled wine across the table into your elderly mother. I know it's a lot, darling, Sam interjects, but trains are expensive. This is a great opportunity for her, and I did already say she could go. Sam, you can't make these choices without me. We're a team. I feel betrayed. I'm sorry, I'm telling you we don't have. We'll make it work somehow. Susie grins from ear to ear. You mean it? That's so great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The mood soars as Sam puts a paper hat on your head, and Charlie takes pleasure in reading everyone's god-awful cracker jokes. The room is filled with voices and laughter. Looking around at the grinning family, your mother whispers your father would be so pleased. You dab your eye with the napkin. You feel very lucky. It might not work out very well in the end. We can't get our rebate, and we're spending money on a train trip now. This is good. This is good. Wow, this is what we're skipping forward a long time here. A long weekend. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. That's true. Not anymore anyway. You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together where you can forget all the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Oh boy. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you'll be required to work this weekend. Your heart sinks. Ah. Some information has come to light returning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers. The National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I expect you to attend us tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Sam goes downstairs, ripping with excitement. Kissing you, they grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Oh! See, the problem with this is, if I ignore it, I'm gonna get penalties and not get paid any, and that's gonna cause the future probably very bad things are gonna happen. I can't afford to not work. I can't afford, especially with everything that's happened so far. I can't afford to. Yeah, current wealth. What is money? I guess that's worse than broke ass poor. What is money? Maybe it's better. I don't know. Sam's gonna be very angry, but the way I see it is, look, the way I see it is. She promised our daughter the train trip without not talking to me. We can just spend time at home. Like, we could just spend time at home. We don't need to go out necessarily. I mean, but she's gonna be angry. But it's like, you know, I don't want this family to go bankrupt. So I'm just gonna apologize profusely. I'm sorry. I gotta do it. You sigh heavily. You're going to go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes you whip around. You nod simply. I get it. Your family has always been your primary priority, so sometimes work has to come first. You should go. Say, pulls you close and holds you tight. A wave of gratitude. See, this is a good ending. This is a good ending. Let's go, boys. I chose the right choice in this situation. It's not angry. Okay, you unpack a disappointment. Silence. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. Goodness gravy. What is happening? A permission slip. Your son, Charlie, hovers over at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the Advanced Go-Getters today. Forward together. Don't talk to the youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts the form into your hand. So I can walk there straight from school, and Ben's sister can drop us home after, so you won't have to do anything. I probably should have read that. The Advanced Go-Getters. I mean, if he really wants to. I probably should have read that a little closer. Sure, son, you can do it. Your son's thrilled. It's a heartwarming to see him so passionate about becoming an active member of the community. This can only be a good thing. I sure hope so. Day 101, a free ticket. Oh boy. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam has in front of you, brandishing 2 tickets. You see the title in bold letters. Alan James is right in front of you. No, not Alan James. I don't want to. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Shall we go? This guy's a nut job. It's a no. We're not going to this. No, we don't need any more negativity. He said there's lying juice in the water. We're not going to this. No. I'm sorry, you say, but I can't sit there anymore of this crap. Sam burst into fit of laughter. Thank God, I was worried you were going to say yes. Yes! I passed the test! Let's go, boys! I passed the test! You decided to stay home and eat pizza. Yeah, I passed the test! Stay neutral? Okay, I got the middle of the road achievement. Stay neutral. Okay, cool. That's neat. I passed the test. Day 110. After a particularly long day of work, you come home to find the posts sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to do recently. Most of it is the usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar Advanced logo and urgent respond immediately flash on the front in a correspondingly urgent red font grabs your attention. Go ahead and get over with. Open it up. Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that the Advanced government has taken another step forward in its fight for equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources among citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bonds program ensures that the wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. Okay. You don't remember this being the manifesto. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions, chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. It's like one of the following. So I gotta choose a partner of one of 3 institutions. I the Beholder, Incorporated. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or couture, where you see the beauty in all customers. Neil's Deals Limited. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Pleasure Corp, our business is your pleasure. From sport to travel, or even some just you time, you can't say pleasure without leisure. So, okay, so basically, they're selling out. They're selling out to what do you call them? They're selling out to these like brands, I guess, right? So like, I gotta choose which one of the 3 I'm going to fall under, and I'm guessing if they do well or do bad, that's gonna affect me directly, right? It's like stocks and shareholding, except I have no choice in the matter. I have no choice in this matter. I'm being forced to buy a stock, essentially. I'm being forced to buy a share. Listen, Neil's Deals, he has the best advertisements. He's a really nice guy. I really want to go with Neil's Deals. I'll always advertise Neil's Deals. I'll never not advertise it. What's I the Beholder? Cosmetics, clothing. I mean, clothing brands are very safe. And Pleasure Corp, I don't know what they do from sport, travel, or even some just you time. I gotta go with Neil's Deals, dude. I love Neil's. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. He's gonna go bad. I can already see it happening. He's gonna be like, Crazy Neil's Deals is caught in a lawsuit. I love Neil's Deals, but like, it's okay. So they have three companies, right? So obviously they see these 3 as basically equal in terms of the shareholding value. So maybe it'll be okay if I go with Neil's Deals. Maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. We're going with Neil's Deals. We're going with Neil's Deals. Thank you for making your selection. Please return the form using the envelope provided. You will receive a report from your partnership in 3 to 6 working months. Seems even Advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. The future of the nation is in partnership. Forced together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. How much influence could you have? I hope a lot. I really hope Neil's Deals does really well. I love Neil's Deals. We are. What is the story? We're just jumping way forward. What's even the point of having days anymore? Just like cut to like, you know, a month later or something. I'm gonna always now I have to always advertise Neil's Deals on this thing because I gotta make sure my 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 money's safe. All right, next day on the job. Hey, Dave. Oh, it's Bozeman. Hi.
While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully.
Okay.
And make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right.
Second.
That's the lot. A great
Got it.
show. Total pimp. My God, that weather was nasty.
Oh, right. Power.
That
All right. We gotta make the second one be advanced transition, right? And then
Sorry, are you
Crazy
saying
Neil's going
this
up
is
first,
my
always. Crazy
favorite
Neil's up first. Check your prostate. Why is this?
It probably is a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Fine. Prostate. Go. Okay. Okay.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings,
Okay. All
could
right.
this
We're
be
doing
the
okay. We're doing all right.
first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome.
This is like the
Trapped in
1980s, I
Dante's
think, is
Tales
what this
for more
is.
than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that
What is
they're
the operation?
considering 2 possible options.
What is it? What is it?
With two of the finest minds in science
Survive.
hopes are still high.
Survive.
for the eventual return of the
Please
team.
be survive.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground.
I did it. Okay, good.
I
All right,
think I'll
good.
stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Operation Escape.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly
We're
rich
getting
are
outta
fighting
here.
back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when
Yeah, I'm
this
not.
new protest group first presented themselves.
Spokesman Wentworth Somerset Bentley said
Okay, that's
today,
good. That's good. I'm
they've
doing
had
good.
the
I'm doing
shirts
good.
off our
Okay.
backs. They might as well have the rest of it too. And while it's easy to laugh,
Okay.
perhaps we should all just be pondering how desperate the formerly rich are to regain their power.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year.
Yep.
And this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
On the
Yay.
verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional wrestler Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge
I'm doing
married
good.
his longtime
Yippee.
tag team partner Tina Tiny Hands last year in a wrestling
Tina
ring
Tiny
made
Hands.
entirely of cake.
Is this one
When will the fan come into play? Is it gonna get hot in here? I gotta make sure I don't go overheat.
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today.
Flard Master
Those
Good.
are skeptical
Or
that the young
whatever.
CEO
Okay, I'm just gonna do
can
that
fulfill
one.
her promises.
Described as a breakthrough far ahead of its time, the male contraceptive
The pill. It's here. All right. This is so good.
Its fans are celebrating the fact that men can finally take equal responsibility for
Yeah.
contraception.
Let's
but others have
go.
expressed concerns over its safety and side effects.
Oh no.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first
Here we go.
annual
5,
Sports Award final.
4,
You won't want to miss a
3,
second of tonight's
2,
National Nightly
1.
News.
Yeah, that's so cool. Uh-oh. Yeah, make sure this is good. Fuck. This is very, very mean. Okay, okay, alright. Move it. Move it. I'm trying! I'm trying! Alright. The controls for this are whack. I am doing my best. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. Sorry.
Tonight, after
Ugh.
the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months undergoing a series of reconstructive
I'm doing very
facial
bad. I'm doing
surgeries.
bad. I'm doing terrible.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however,
Oh, boy.
this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised.
I did
Mr.
advertise that.
Snugglehugs.
I did.
Without our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000 casualties, might have been averted.
On behalf of the Nightly News team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan.
There we
I'm
go.
here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son, Timothy. Thanks for spending time with
Goodness,
us.
what happened to this man? What did this boy? What did that toy do to you?
Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. Wasn't your fault. As you can see,
Oh, I gotta
Megan,
stop.
there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy. Can you see
Can you
me?
hear me in there, Timmy?
Mummy, who's that lady?
Mommy.
from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
And you be careful now, it upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy,
It's charming. That's not good.
can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you?
Okay.
Was he under the tree?
Yes, I could smell him already. He smelled like love.
Ah, yes. That'll be the fur. It's scented with hoof.
With hoof?
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft and warm.
No,
like
stop.
our cat.
Stop breaking.
Before he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Jolly cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend."
You're my
But I
very.
sure wish Mrs. Snugglehugs was here, and she can't be, for just $89.99. And then it's a general error. 41.
What is happening?
And is that when he burst
Central
into
area.
flames?
Error
And
41.
then he exploded.
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one
Whoa.
of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's under there.
Staring at me.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. And with his glasses, that's 5.
Well, good job, Dad. Good job. Good job, Father.
And what's the last thing you remember before the darkness overtook you?
He looked
Before
at
the-
me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burst.
It sounds very traumatic.
Goodness gracious, this
You
Furby.
have nightmares.
All right, that's quite enough of
Timmy?
you two coming in here with your camera trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Based.
Tadlock, just a couple more questions.
This guy's based.
Do you see what we can call
No, you
normal
answer questions. And now look. Oh, you've made him cry with all 3 of his eyes.
Calm down, you're scared. Do you think your parents will ever really love you again?
Right, that's it. Enough. Come
Do
on,
you think your parents will ever fully really? Oh my God, bro! This is ratings. Keep it going. Keep it playing. We got ratings.
Just one of the many victims of an
We got ratings, bro. We got ratings here.
I'm bleeding, am I not?
Thank you, Robin.
I'm bleeding.
Is my espresso here?
Contact lens.
Where are we next?
Oh, what's happening? What am I doing?
Places around.
So, Jeremy, what are the warning signs?
Okay, I
that
just
students
cut
should
out.
look out
What's
for
happening
when they're
there?
spotting a dangerous toy?
Well, Megan.
It's good. I'm doing
experts
terribly.
advise to always check for the new advance mark, which guarantee a level of safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark just on the base of it there.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks and new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
3,
after
2,
these messages.
1, go. All right.
1 minute back. Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
Oh God. Grizzly Neil.
It's an Easter extravaganza. We're going to give you crazy bed.
It's
frames,
Crazy Neil.
not just a mattress. We're going to ship them. They're watered down.
He's paying my bills.
A little light drizzle. We've been soaking. They're taking up space. This has got the crazy feel.
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about.
Oh boy.
Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news.
That's you. Okay, Bozeman out. He just said Bozeman out. That's cool. You can like replay it if you want to. I'm good. I'll just keep going. Oh, Crazy Neil.
Bag, boys, sleep in bed.
Crazy
Boys,
Neil.
sleep in bed,
Crazy
sleep in bed. You
Neil.
can sleep it upside down with just your feet out. We got beds you can sleep on your front back. Hey, you got piles, we got cushions for miles.
It was just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry? It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
All right, here we go. Hi, Rez. How's it
Welcome
going?
back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live.
Oh, yeah,
from
I'm
the
on the-
finals
I'm on the-
of the new
okay, I'm
game
on the different- that's what it
gripping the
means.
nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You joined me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony.
Slapping? Slapping.
Still going on.
Yep, slapping. Yep, slapping.
And, Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin.
It's really just FNAF because I do this, right? I just go back and forth, but like it's really this is basically what I got to do is this.
Eddie Striker.
You got it.
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball.
Wow. Look at that form.
Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker.
What is this game they're playing?
All right. She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs.
Under the legs.
Not bad if you ask me. Was that contact? Don't know why you complain. To Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Football. Move back. I'd say that's fair, but what do I know?
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that.
It's a guy got in the bin.
Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope the round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends.
Oh boy. You.
And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
It does make sense. Wait, if we change, just change right back. Cool.
Striker giving it large. Second round.
Oh, he's ready. He's ready.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. Apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff.
Oh my God! Look away! Look away! Look away! Look away! Look away! Look away!
Try and ignore
Nope!
that
Nope!
security.
Nope!
I'm sure we're gonna
Naked!
take
Naked! 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 Nope! No naked.
We broadcast any of that, as I said. We're going to get the situation resolved as soon as
No, not that. Jesus.
They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow because it's quite an eyesore. And women's
quite-
yeah. All right, great.
All right, cool. We're back. We're back. Okay, good. We're good. All right. Okay, here we go. We're back. We're good.
To close that massive gap.
Okay.
Eddie Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And was that offensive thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the Heats. What a brilliant move.
Goodness gracious. This is crazy.
Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound.
We're on the ground now, everybody.
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket.
It's hard to explain, Rez. It's been like a few hours since the game started.
Absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there.
Ah.
Tommy Harris.
No.
He's a late bloomer, of course, we've always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show.
Halftime show? Oh boy.
On my whistle, on my whistle. Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We're going to
Oh, nope.
We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining.
Just look at this guy. This guy's good. Look at him. Nope, never mind. Not you anymore. Not you anymore.
Harris's face, security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over.
Whoops.
He'll get taken out now.
Hey, just look at him. Yeah, look at me. I'm no. I'm dancing. I'm no. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Look at the dancing. Don't look at the naked person. Don't look at the naked person. Don't look at them. Jesus, protesters are crazy.
Ballboy cannot be in the final pose.
The final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is not a very good stream game, 'cause I'm already basically streaming right now. While also streaming the game to YouTube.
Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that.
I had no idea what I was getting into in this game. I just jumped in.
Back to Harris here.
I love
I
it.
wouldn't give to be that ball. I'm all right, ladies. Tommy Harris.
Come on, do it, Harris. Do it. Do it.
And it dribbles down his
Whoa.
arm, which is actually a
Oh
really
my
good move.
God.
Because of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket.
It's true.
Back to Striker. And Striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course, perhaps. And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face.
He had a bell after I didn't get the bell.
That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So,
Oh, it's storming outside. It's storming.
Tommy Harris.
Come on.
That's all right.
Tommy, come on. Tommy got it.
Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there.
It could have gotten the bucket, though. It could have knocked in there.
Caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you?
You hate to see that. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Here we go again. Oh, my God. Here we Nope, nope.
I mean, sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much you can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they?
I'm doing my best.
All right, I'll try and carry on. The players
I'm doing my best. They're all getting together praying. Please, get the naked people out of here. Oh, I didn't censor it. Oh, my God.
Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters. Oh, jog on!
This is the mime round.
It's an absolute bloody... Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round.
We're back now. We're back.
Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there.
Imaginary shot. He didn't even throw a ball.
Really high-level play here from 2 absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Come on. You got this, Striker. Do it.
Bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around with her hands.
Whoa.
And she's put it in her mouth like, as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on. From Striker. She's in it to win it. On it, like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef.
What was bad about that? What was bad? What was bad? I don't know.
And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana is the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump.
That's real emotion. That's real emotion right there. You can't fake that. That's real emotion. That's real emotion. You can't fake that.
And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is
Yes, we all won! Let's go, everyone! We all won! We all won!
I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me.
We all win, everyone! Oh no! Oh my! Oh no! This is bad. Turn it off.
Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all I have to say, Jeremy, is back to you.
That is crazy. I gotta reset the thing when it does that.
Had an extraordinary
Oh
fight.
goodness, that's horrifying.
Sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big
5,
announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
3,
That's coming up
2,
after these messages.
1, add. All
1 minute
right.
back.
Oh,
Fucking microphone struck me.
I got a break. Okay, thank God. I got a
Fucking
break.
microphone
Finally,
just struck
Jesus.
me. Where's that sound guy?
Oh. Sorry, guys. I can't read chat and do this at the same time. This is very difficult.
I'm immune to cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Oh boy. Huh? I saw that. Yes.
Dangerous. Now I know you're tough and you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect news broadcast, but too many in quick succession can stop the old ticker. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions. Boozman out.
Oh, the sensor bar.
Seems to have sprung a leak.
Sensor, sound deck.
Gonna
Yeah.
need a whole new lining up there.
All right. Oh my God, that's the rack.
Your star seems to be in the
Goodness.
ascendant. It's a great time to
Oh
be
my!
alive.
Just keep it off. Just keep it off. I don't need it right now. Keep it off.
But that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks.
Oh God.
Am I here? Here with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet.
Oh goodness, gravy. Oh my God. Now that's going out. Jesus. It's sound.
No, mine's fine.
That's what is that? What is that?
5, 4, 3.
Oh boy, here we go. I can't.
Welcome back.
All right.
I
Oh
am
God.
delighted
God.
to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement.
Okay, I gotta turn
Welcome
off
to
this
the
for a second.
National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very
Shit.
We're delighted to be here.
I really can't have that on right now.
Feel about the graffiti that's
This
been
is
springing
getting
up across
crazy. All right, hold on.
the world.
What is that?
No, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless
I am trying my best, game. I am trying my best. I'm doing my
It does
best.
seem that there are still some people we haven't been able
Shit
to
keeps
help.
breaking.
You know, whinging.
This is good. Keep it right here. I gotta just deal with this for a second.
Many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan,
Check power.
say,
Oops.
there are some pissants who just don't know.
I know. Oh my God, piss ants. No, this is your button. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in here. 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 This is too much to keep track of. I know the ratings are going down. I know. I can't afford to die. I guess the ones that are shocking, I can't touch them. That's what it is. I just gotta avoid it. I just gotta avoid touching things that are shocked. Okay.
Yes, your office
Cool.
briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Okay. I'm back.
Usually
Okay.
how it works, but
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
We'll turn off the VHS. I don't need the VHS rack on at all right now.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera?
Oh,
there?
sorry, yes, it's camera all like that.
All right, hi.
When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He was to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning. So
Check power.
we
It's
all
okay.
two
We can deal with
say
this.
our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He were all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said,
fuck.
It's the right time.
Fuck.
I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later he were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching
Censor.
football.
I'm glad I would have died there. I would have died.
Oh,
It were awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me man, watching him slowly fade
It's
away.
destroying me, nan.
Beggar to turn off his breathing.
I know.
at night, but she couldn't, or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening
Can the fan
first of
help me?
300 new transition
We'll see.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical, and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for.
This is getting more of a nap now than I thought I was gonna get.
The poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Just giving me electric shock.
Are you okay?
Oh goodness.
I don't know. I think it's from my asshole.
What
my
happened?
apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry, I've got sapped again. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
The storm's happening in real time, so yeah, here it goes. Yep, here it goes. Just enter the whole thing. The whole thing.
Sorry, the
I missed that one.
generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
I know. I see the power is bad. I know. I understand. Oh my god. I can't do everything. Okay. The bucket. Not the bucket, bro. Not the bucket.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Jesus Christ. I gotta get ready for the next ad that's coming.
Being here. Jeremy.
I can't cut them. Okay. All right.
That's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests.
VHS rack.
Congratulations to
Get it ready.
at the Sports Board final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
1, go. Fucking shit. Why, it did it right there? Are you kidding me?
So they just...
No. No. I died.
It's my nephew, so we transitioned.
It did it like right there at the... That's so mean. Well. I did it. Yay. Broadcast complete. I may have died, but at least... Or maybe that was part of the thing. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, I did not do good in that one. That got... I didn't die. I don't think that was just part of the thing. But, I did not do good. A significant reduction to pay. Yeah, current wealth. Selling a kidney. How my shares doing? Yes, Neil Steels is up. Yes, thank you, Neil Steels. You can do it. You're good, Neil Steels. You got it. Oh, at least... Oh, they don't like me very much. They don't like me very much. Oh my god, they don't not like me. Listen, when the lightning's coming and I don't know what's happening. What do you want me to do? Just touch it and die? I didn't know how it worked. I had to figure out how it worked on the fly. I had to be like, okay, I can't touch that. I gotta wait to touch that. Oh my god, this is gonna get worse before it gets better. Alright. Alright. Cool. Neat. Okay. How's the stream holding up? Dropping barely any frames at all. That's good. That's good.
Alex, oh thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay? Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen.
Broadcast screen? Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I was.
Look at it. That's all we've been putting out since you went down.
Uh-oh.
You have to fix it now. Look left, Alex. Out the window.
Yeah, it is part of the story. Oh.
See? They're all over it.
What
Bastards.
the hell?
You're going to need a full charge to clear that many off. Hold down the big button until it's fully charged.
What the?
Then release it to zap the little fuckers.
What happened? What are those the little dolls that hurt that boy and now they're taking over the world? Okay. Big shock. You got it. Get it.
Hold it down until it's fully charged.
Okay.
Then release it.
Okay. Look, guys, a new hazard. A new hazard, guys. Look at that. A new hazard to look out for. Those things.
There's a lone one climbing now. Zap it off before it starts to mess up the signal again.
Oh God.
Quickly, Alex, fry it.
That seems to be the last of them. I gotta watch out the window the baby's crawling up the thing.
Adverts loaded up. I've got to deal with my pet idiot.
Okay.
Alex, keep your ears open.
Crazy musings. Yeah, let's go, Crazy Neil. Let's go. Internal use only. Where's
This
okay?
has no credibility, Jenny. No
Okay.
professionalism. It's not a mess.
Advanced Go-Getter. Sure, why not?
It's
Reflections.
uncharacterful, and I expect you to know
Eye the Beholder. I don't want that. Don't help them.
Of course, Megan's place looked
Do this
lovely,
one. There we go.
but I
Okay.
can't see it, can I?
All right.
Thanks, Jenny. How's walking with the
babies?
boyfriend going?
No babies. Okay,
Sounds
we're
like
good.
his
We're good.
chances
We're
on the
good.
wild streets, eh?
It's not
With a
lightning
majority
anymore.
of
That's good.
romantic
Look at
comedy.
the little plane. Okay.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
Okay.
She says she's not talking to you.
I think we're
Yes,
good.
I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds.
Who's
Break
talking
leg, everyone.
first?
Preferably a furry one.
Furry leg.
5, 4, 3.
All right, here we go.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefox? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we have so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure
What is that thing I chose?
up good and tight.
That one?
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only anchored.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't know. The other one was weird. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that other thing was.
Individuals. They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
I gotta swap so they don't get bored.
Are beginning to emerge of
What the?
uncharacteristically bold behavior in homes across the country.
What is the?
And we're not talking about the model planes.
I guess that one.
Time in the Donaldson household.
That one's just weird.
With dating options limited, many house sharers, in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they'd previously rejected as unfuckable, indulging
Bruh.
in an activity that has become... Alex,
they're on the tower.
Fuck!
Going on. Popular
Get off of that! Get off of there!
Back in the news today, as this astonishing photograph that he linked himself shows exactly how he's been spending his lockdown.
It seems that when the lockdown was announced, Johnny's long-term partner, Tiffany Lamour,
We're just gonna do
was
that
busy
one. I don't
in
know
the
what that one
county
is.
preparing her new show, Chocolate Clit Bombs. for
What?
its now postponed grand opening. Let's hope the exhibits don't melt.
Being locked in alone seems
That's
to have
good.
made poor Johnny realise the empty pointlessness of the professional sportsman's existence. A life that, while no longer bringing great wealth, still offers vacuous conversation, narcissistic wives.
We're not. Rez, I'm trying to do good, not bad here. I'm trying to do good, not bad.
The shape of things to come? In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborgen Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Where's that noise? Oh, there he is.
Svorsborgen Horgensbrude, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination.
Get off of there.
A recent vote naming Helvetica Svorsborgen Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive election.
Oh, that one.
I'm Sporsborg and Wongmansford here with another pointless message that no one will ever see. We've been down here so long now.
What did I
We never
choose?
communicate. What's happening up there?
What?
Have you all fucked off into space?
What did I just choose?
Ladies. Or just a space of ladies.
Oh my god.
It's harvest time again. Like it is every third Wednesday.
Get off of there.
Harvest's not what it was. Still, someone found a couple of unopened boxes in the rusty wreckage. Mum and Dad must have missed them when they first got down here all those years
My god,
ago.
get. I wasn't gonna hear them. They did say F, not fuck, so it's fine.
Or something? Helvetica's trying to get them switched on. Apparently there's still life in the batteries even after 30 years.
Get off of there. What's wrong with you?
These are amazing.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But everyone knows time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bath,
the quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
Yes, I've said that many times.
I have.
Papers, please. With the lockdown becoming ever more rigorously enforced, having a passport is becoming increasingly important, Alex.
What is
the
this?
government caused controversy today by announcing a fresh charge of passport fraud with
That
an
one?
imaginative form of punishment for those found guilty of this brand new but incredibly serious crime.
The international community have been critical of Advance's decision to begin branding those found to be abetting passport fraudsters. The red hot metal may seem painful, but I'm told it's actually preferable to most music currently in the charts.
Oh, cool.
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening and that this should be taken as a response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled
Not
out
that-
questionnaire, Jeremy. Or
Not this guy, not that guy. That guy curses. I can't do that
Let's play
guy.
that statement.
Good evening. I know many of you feel lost right now. I know I do. Which has nothing to do with the waning support for the government, and I don't know why you keep saying
But
that.
she's safe. She's
We're
safe.
doing loads, okay? We have scientists looking into the lifespan of lithium batteries. Good ones too. Got the red
So
wine
before there was a thing with these two, and the old man cursed like a lot, so it was hard to keep track of what he's doing. So I chose her because
asking, will you?
she's safer.
Let's stop focusing on us and what we're doing and start
Get off of
focusing
that.
on you. Because I have some questions for you, actually. Why don't you think the rules apply to you?
Oh my god. Just keep talking, lady. Keep talking.
Really think sunbathing is classed as exercise?
How much
And
longer I
since
got?
when was
Okay, it's not
hummus
even time limit right now.
Hmm?
What is she doing? If I choose the wrong one? Ratings are okay, so I guess I'm doing alright.
We've probably made some mistakes. But for now, let's not look at who did what or why. Let's put the full responsibility for this on you. Feel guilty. Feel afraid. Feel anxious. Turn on each other if you have to.
Listen, Rez, I'm not looking to do more censors than I have to do. It's already hard enough with these fucking babies crawling this.
Just don't turn on us. That won't help anyone. Thank you.
Cool. Alright, ratings are good. Alright, we're good.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up
We got
with
5 minutes.
roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I check in with two friends of the programme who find themselves stranded at opposite ends of the country.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz. Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on if you were, say, a news programme.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Rimington how such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
With what it describes here as help from popular psychic scientist Delia Lywell.
Oh, I like her.
No, you don't. Why do you do that?
Well, that's all coming up on
Bruh.
tonight's
National Nightly News.
There we go.
Here she comes, the golden...
Oh, whoops, sorry. Whoops. Whoopsie. Nope. Get off of there. Never get up, will they? Okay. Get off of that. Getting fired for that one, yeah, definitely. Getting fired for that one. Alright, is it almost over?
First tonight, how did we get here?
There we go,
Where
there
are
we
we
go.
going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield, Milkirky is the CEO of Rimington's Fist, internationally respected business Svengali, Sophia Rimington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I'm a huge fan of your work.
And from a crystal healing laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist.
Don't start
Dr.
cursing,
Delia
please.
Lywell.
Oh my God, who is this guy? Or lady?
Having us.
Oh my God.
Us? Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
I've always seemed to attract dead scientists. I don't really know why.
The money?
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic predictions. It's all very technical.
No, it isn't.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snuggle Hugs range will surely go down as the biggest public relations disaster in history, won't it?
Well, of course, that's one world record we would never have sought to claim.
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry. We're sorry. From everyone here at
I'm sure you are.
but especially the dedicated inventors and world-beating engineers at Rimming Toys, we are deeply, deeply sorry. Who could have predicted that letting a
Why is this person here? Why is this person? Why is a psychic here?
Mary Shelley?
Oh, they're good. Oh.
We see you, Sophia Rimington. You are preening by a metal vessel, and where you venture, you will see neither land nor sky.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my grandpa's workshop.
Oh my God, get off of
when
there.
He made the first dancing hangman.
Get
He
off
put
of
it on
there.
my bed, and when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little execution and
Get
wiggle and
off of there.
and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them, on the quiet, obviously, and he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part of the global supermassive megacore that is Rimington's Fist. Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way. He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory, another one of his pet projects.
Jesus.
But we never lost his spirit of invention.
Wow.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
Thanks, Zach.
Spirit of invention, Mr.
I may not finish it tonight, but I definitely am trying to get past this one.
problem solve.
This level.
And that is why I'm here today, to tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously around the world.
She has really good facial expressions. She has really good.
We said science! Science! We hear its song on the breeze, its breath on the wind, its fart under the covers.
How does she do it?
Well, please, don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Won't be my feature she's making up next.
Remington's Fist is proud to present Snuggle Traps.
Oh my God.
Safety and security in these
Get
dangerous times.
off of there.
Each box of Snuggle Traps contains 8 devices, all guaranteed to stop
Get-
malicious snuggle hugs in its trap.
I need some of those. Get them out. Get them over here, bro. Get them over here.
Or 4 window boxes.
They never stop.
And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99 a box. Now that is affordable peace of mind.
We see
I did it perfectly. That was
you,
perfect. That was a perfect transition.
The best thing about Snuggle Traps is they're powered by next generation Flardinium batteries.
Flardinium.
So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson.
I love this person.
You are screaming and yelling. Your friends are crying. They fear you. And then you're gone.
They're gone.
Oh my God, I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think I'd be more concerned about these traps. Quickly, before we go to the break.
The babies go flying. Yeah, it's really fun.
Repackaged
Get out of here.
Aren't they dangerous, say, to children?
Oh, hell yeah. These are not toys.
That's not a curse, so it's fine.
Sophia Rimington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
8,
When we come back,
7,
we'll be taking a look at the
6,
situation
5,
across the country tonight.
4,
Don't go
3,
away. We'll be back
2,
after these bandages.
1. Bandages.
Was that all right?
Oh, yes, Doctor, that was exactly what we...
She seems very nice, that young Miss Remington.
I think she'd make an interesting dinner guest.
Do you think so? I think I'd
I don't know why I'm doing it now. Just sometimes it's like instinct. What is this? What is this? Hold on.
Initiative will put your children in the believe this, but I've decided to come home. Listen, I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get me job back. Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
Okay.
About what's happening at home, we'll be listening. and taking notes.
This is the thing my son's involved with.
Let your children drift off down the river to uncertain ends.
Yeah, well, it's been a long
Oh
time.
no.
Abandon them
No, exactly.
to
You
a
said it,
life
I've
of
said
shame
it.
and mockery
He must
and
know,
eventual
not
death
stupid.
on
I
the
just don't want it getting
streets.
back to him that it came
So
from
you
us.
sent them to fly with
Hey,
us.
Oh my God.
No, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now. Really
Like this.
Safe. But I guess
Stupid babies. Dumb babies. Get off of that.
I've got no idea how old he is.
the advanced go-getters. We
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
believe you fell for
Okay,
it.
coming back.
All right.
5, 4.
3, 2, 1. That's funny.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Welcome back to the National Nightly
Now
News.
it's time to
I'm
take a
Megan
trip
Ruth.
around the country.
Now
to
it's
hear
time
how
to
the
take a trip
lockdown
around. Might impact the nation
All right,
from
turn that
some
down.
friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. It really is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy
All right, come on.
convention, and we had a particularly
Get off.
heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund...
Alan
every
Jones,
single
please.
ticket, even
Alan
the
James,
cheap-
please.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. People are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now available in paper.
Okay, Rez. Have a good night.
What was that?
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle.
Bye,
if the
Rez.
business
Have a
can
good
survive
night.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. Shh. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but...
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit!
Well, then I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recounting
There we go, censor.
that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true. Corrupt media lies.
And Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehug situation will all blow over.
He's eating a sandwich on stream. Don't cut it too.
Exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the
Thank
vulnerable.
God babies aren't coming back.
We need to repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it
I'm
up
not
ourselves.
big speak of the devil. Here it
Our
is.
liberal indulgences like art.
So they don't like Alan Jones. He's not very popular. I got to cut for him as soon as I can.
Sacrificing our firstborn, or at a push, a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together...
Get out of here, you
as a
babies.
community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the great ancient.
Nice.
Katie, could it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters on its own people to conceal the enemy within?
Stop 5 fucking seconds.
The Global Alliance of Fish
Censor.
People are amassing an army
This is gonna get good.
amassing an army to kidnap our children.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
and that's why no one wants to be your
You
friend.
do sound like that.
Loads of friends.
We're just bullying this guy.
I think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
I'm not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
He's getting actually sad. I'm telling.
James,
Alan, you know what they
Katie
say about
Brightman, thank you
snitches,
for
Alan?
joining
I'm
me.
getting my needle.
Food for thought there from two of the territory's leading
Jesus.
minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate, which really contributed to the national conversation.
That was close on his part.
Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Bannon. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello, I'm here. I'm here live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep, I can. It's as you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. But my question, Jeremy, is just how long?
Kill babies. Go. Get out of there.
Waiting to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential is even realised. Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there?
Oh, that's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice, and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
Mm-hmm. And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm in the street, on the street.
In the street.
Which street?
Uh-oh.
I'm
Testing him.
I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on? Oh, God. I'm just looking for a sign. There it is. I'm on...
He's me for real. He's fumbling.
Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign, it says there.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh, yeah, that's
a
strange.
coincidence.
That's strange, that's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on Bannon, Alright, fine, I'm not on Bannon Avenue, I'm at home, to be honest. Alright, fine, well, I'm in my bathroom, technically, but, you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's, you know, it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere.
That's fair.
I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
Can you hear that sound?
Uh-oh.
What's that?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh, fuck, it does. Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks. Right.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
No, you're lying, aren't you? Oh, shit.
This is good, this is good.
Listen to me, you bastards. If you're out there, just to piss off, you little fucking snuggle fucks. I'm too talented to die. Oh, what the fucking hell? Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
He's gonna get in the...
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off.
He's in the door.
What do you see, Patrick?
Oh. Oops.
Thank you, Patrick, for that report.
Oh, my.
Showing the nation, and more importantly, management.
I couldn't tell the noise was the TV or outside. I had to make sure.
But when we come back, we'll be hoping to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this.
Got it.
You're
Look at the
damn right.
sun.
Yeah, I had them delivered. Yes, to Bannon Avenue.
All right. Oof. Yeah. Uh oh. With what? What is that? Yeah. Okay. Is that the end, or? It's very ominously silent.
No, I'm not.
Oh, no, get out of here.
Going to. I don't have to. No, you're being a child. I'm not. I'm not. No?
Get out of here.
5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back.
Get out of here.
We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people felt it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other more
Get out of
important
here.
people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win and who will National Nightly lose.
National Nightly, National Nightly, National Nightly lose.
So, how do we play? Well, joining me as a man who knows all about playing, it's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny.
All right.
It's good to see
I
you.
gotta watch now.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
Oh my God.
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Where you at?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I think I heard about that.
Oh my God. Where'd you go?
You're in bed, Tommy.
She's turned something off the plug, Alex.
Of course, that's my fault.
Oh my God, you're
So,
such a
why don't you tell
mean.
us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy, you sausage. I'm going to ask contestants
Get outta here.
around the territory 3 questions about what else? Yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Jeremy.
Oh my God, hi. Dude, get out of here.
Thank you. This.
Bruh. Oh my God, everything's off.
So.
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Jesus Christ.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once in a lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Oh, Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie.
Yes, please do that.
My name is Angie. Always has been. I'm a human woman, and my dental hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles underway?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
Uh-oh.
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So,
Well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Time starts now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said, what is my favourite colour?
Crushed praline 4.
Correct, the colour of my nipples. And finally,
What the-
Angie dear, what is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable, that is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Jelly Bean?
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Artleach.
I'm having to watch
Are you
really
there,
carefully.
Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for
I'm being quiet. Sorry, I'm being quiet because I'm having to watch this guy.
Tommy! Mwah.
Let
What
me
the?
guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Right.
Oh, well, if you must play this game. I am a theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel Coffeecup, and Jodie
right.
Carburn, amongst others.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able to claim my 15%
Stop.
from their unemployment
Jesus, get outta here.
benefit.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order, I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We got time,
Well, if it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold. That's all right, don't worry.
Hey, I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you near their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've been developing some shows for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers?
That's right. Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am, yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does, yes. He's a porcupine. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
Oh, the bear,
Oh, yes, right. This one is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr.
Oh my
Bear
God, we have 7 minutes left.
is a very sad bear, because all of the other bears don't think that it'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plan.
I'm like top right now. I'm like top. I'm really focused right now.
Tragic figure. Picture this. He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he?
Can't even face it.
Then he
Get outta
needs
here.
someone that will change his life forever.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
This is fucking gripping.
That's
Censor.
Right. He meets a wise old octopus who takes him under his wing and says, "No, Mr. Bear, don't be sad. You're not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams."
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need.
Oh my lord, dude.
Says the octopus.
Bruh.
Probably doing an
This guy's so mean. Get out of here.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals. It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Bruh.
Wow. You really have taken yourself to new depths. And what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit, fuck.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you all right, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well,
all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
Yeah, and Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end... we end on a big musical number. Oh, there's dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too challenging. Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, you know, I might be able to... Hang on, can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
Lights!
Or wanted. At all.
What was that?
I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to... endure.
Did it explode?
Well, there's all sorts of creatures.
Oh no.
Down on Dangly Doodle Farm. Like wise old Mr. Octopus with way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cat.
Hi Adam, how's it
They're
going?
always in good moods, but that's cause they don't know.
I guess the
they'll
bear
soon
exploded.
be
That's good, I
sliced
guess.
up into food.
All right.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go.
How do I do this again?
What's that over there? That's where you
I don't know. I forgot how to do this. Oh my god. This is bad. Oh, because I write this. Oh, you're right. I gotta change.
Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house. Ended up in a bedsit where he can't control the louse. Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports. Now he's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the place your life becomes an endless questionnaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to die. Lower your expectations. Maybe you could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll never reach the League of Nations.
This is so good.
Is middle rank in trading operations. So lower your expectations. You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is coming will not meet specifications.
Goodness.
And no amount of visualizations will save you from your own deterioration.
Alright, that was cool.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where self-esteem goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the disappointment that is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear,
Oh my god.
what's that over there? That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where
Your dreams do to die. Yeah.
Pretty much run its course. That's all we have time for.
All right,
tonight.
cool.
But before we go, I just wanted to leave you with this final thought. And by you, I
Oh my God.
actually mean you, Alex. Up in the broadcast room, making sure we all look our best and keeping the signal strong and the language mild.
Get out of here.
And Alex is damn good at it.
Get out of here.
Alex is our invisible foundations. You at home can't see them, but they're always there, keeping us afloat.
I'm doing my
Of course, we
best.
can see you, Alex. I saw you the other day in the corridor. Do you remember? I tried to catch your eye, but I think you must have been deep in thought because you just sort of walked past me like I wasn't there.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, stop!
I try and sit in your eye line. And
I thought you exploded, bear.
every day, if I'm honest.
Bruh, don't stop talking about stop it. I'm gonna just censor that. Nope. Nope. I ain't nope. That shouldn't be on air. That should not be on air. Fine, I'll do it.
And you're no pushover parent either. You kept Charlie.
I'm just gonna I don't know. Oh my God, bro, get off the phone! This is chaos. All right, do I leave you on? Nothing else is happening.
I don't want you to think I would ever do anything to hurt Charlie. Or
Stop! I know. I'm not showing that. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. There's no way. I'm not. Nope. Sam, my wife. I'm not. Nope. Okay, we're almost over. I just need to. Okay.
Well, accident. Obviously not now. I know you love your family, but if something happened.
Bro, stop.
Say Sam took a massive electric shock and went into some sort of coma.
We're on
Could you
air.
let me vent? Could you? Would you, please?
We're on air.
My name's Megan Wolf.
Okay.
Have a deceitful night.
Jesus. Thank you. Get out of here.
Out. God, I'll tell you something. It was like a God-given relief.
I forgot. I didn't know there's more than 3. I thought there was only 3 at a night. Okay. All right. Hi. Okay. I'm gonna turn that off. Hi, Neil.
Festive Yuletide Easter extravaganza. This is another chapter from Crazy Neil's Wit Wisdom, and I'm reaching out through the.
I did better that night or that day, but
build a better life for yourself.
it did get kind of chaotic at the end there.
Crazy deals. People ask how I
Okay.
got started in business, and I gotta say, hats. I used to own an entire range of buttons.
Adam, it is almost 3 hours into the stream. It's hard for me to explain, but essentially I'm a TV broadcaster, and many things are happening I have to keep track of at once, including murderous bears. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, that I did okay in the middle there, but near the end it got really bad. Ugh. They don't like me very much. I did my best. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, there's a whole story to this that you're gonna have to either watch the stream to figure out, because I'm getting kind of tired. That was a long level. It was a long level. We've had at least like 4 others like that. Ugh, goodness gracious. But yeah, so I think I'm done for tonight. Everyone, thank you for coming if you did. This game is really cool. It's a really cool game. It's kind of like you're making your own movies while also combating everything else at once, and it's fun to go back and watch how you did and watch all the advertisement stuff like Neil.
This is Crazy Neil's crazy pre-Christmas, extra exciting festive Yuletide Easter extravaganza. This is another chapter from Crazy Neil's Wit Wisdom, and I'm reaching out.
This game had a lot of effort put into it, so if you're interested in it and you think you might like it, I recommend it. It's very good. It's very good. I enjoy it. It's very good. Which is cool about it is, in this little room here, you can watch not only the advertisements and what you did, but also you can watch all the stuff you couldn't have heard, watched while you're doing all this stuff. So if you wanted to go back and watch stuff just to get the update on like what's going on in the world and the drama or whatever,
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I?
you can just come here and
Coming
listen.
up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
You can mute certain things and hear only
At
certain
all.
people.
I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
You turn this shitting thing. Ah!
But yeah, so. Oh, it's that being said, I'm getting tired, so I'm probably gonna quit stream tonight. Thank you guys for coming. This has been what was it? Not for broadcast, I think is what it's called. So hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed. See you guys later. Let me go to save and quit. There we go. Make sure I don't lose progress. Is there?
Good evening.
Okay, I got some more.
I'm Jeremy Dawes.
So how does this work? There's a challenge room. Oh my god, there's a challenge room. So there is difficulty in this game. There's difficulty options like that are higher. I'm doing normal right now. This is normal. And I'm guessing you save you can save broadcasts and delete them if you want to. Like if you do this, you can delete them. It saves all the ones you made. That's probably why the game's so big, is that it has all these videos and it has to have room for you to save all of your cuts or whatever. But that's pretty cool. So. Was this play new? Oh yeah, there's more content. The telethon, live and spooky. Oh, so you unlock extra stuff. Okay, that's cool. This game's really cool. But I may stream this again. I just wanted to stream it to get my reaction to it, you know, initially. I may stream it again. It just depends. It's a very hard game to stream solo because I can't read chat and watch what's going on at the same time. It's hard for me to do both. But then again, if someone was here with me, it would also be hard to hear them and hear TV at the same time. So it might not be a good stream game in general, because I'm literally streaming both the game and streaming on YouTube and having to stream the TV. It's a lot of streaming going on. I have to keep track of. But anyway, because you know, it's very like auditory and visual, and I'm always talking, so it's kind of hard to. I had to really lock in there at the end in order to be able to do it. But anyway, I may play this again. I may just go through the story and, you know, not try to get all the high scores or anything. But for now, I'm tired, so I'm probably gonna call it quits for today. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. See you later. Goodbye.